Hi, Brendan here with another episode of Coach Gee TV. Investors these days are in my opinion, way too concerned with expenses. I think they do better if they ask questions in terms of whether or not they're getting value. And here's the thing, I thought I would take you inside the guts, if you will, of a fund and help you see how we determine whether or not someone's getting value for what they're paying. So again, this is the Fidelity Blue Chip Value Fund, and there's some details I'd like to draw your attention to. This is an expense ratio, and it says 65 basis points. So to be in the fund, you're going to pay 65% of 1%. This expense is going to pay for accounting fees, reporting fees, legal fees, advertising fees for the fund, etc. So again, that's the expense ratio. Another item I want to draw your attention to is, it's tough to see, I know, it says turnover rate, and for this particular fund, it says 44%. What does that mean? That means of the fund's total portfolio, or the stocks it holds, 44% have been sold and replaced with new ones. Note, if you will, it says turnover rate. This is the trading that's taken place. There's no notation down here for trading expense. The investor's completely in the dark as to how much this is actually costing them. So again, difficult to determine whether or not you're getting value for what you're paying. But here's one way you can do it. This is the comparison, if you will, of investing in this Fidelity Blue Chip Value Fund versus the benchmark. And in this particular case, the Fidelity Blue Chip Value Fund is this purple line. And it's going to go from 2010 all the way out to 2019. So if I've invested $10,000 in this Fidelity Blue Chip Fund, my $10,000 has grown to $22,500. So if I were an investor, I would probably feel pretty good about that. But if I compare myself to the benchmark, again, the Russell 1000 value, $10,000 invested there has grown to over $27,500. So I've underperformed to the tune of $5,000 for every $10,000 I've invested in this fund. $100,000, I'm out $50,000. So again, investors would be better off not so much focusing in on expenses, rather value. Am I getting value back from my investments? And this is an issue along with a host of other issues that we're going to deal with at our breakfast meeting we're going to have Saturday, November the 9th at the Inn at Villanova. If you go to CoachGee.com, you can register, bring a guest, and we look forward to seeing you there. Bye.